What is up, guys? Mr. Voorhees Fanatic here. Today, guys, I am doing, alright, from the suit, it might look like I am finally doing my suit review. Not quite yet. Today, guys, we are going over the Spider-Man Homecoming Spoilers Edition. Alright, guys, so let's get into some nasty hush-hush Infinity War type of stuff here. Alright. Are you guys ready? The movie was awesome. That's the spoilers. No, I'm kidding. Alright, guys, so let's get into some juicy stuff. Let's start off with the suit in this movie, the AI. There's AI in this movie, and it's unlocked a little bit later in the movie. Alright, so the movie starts off with some interesting stuff. A kid with a drawing and a spider, the Lazarus thing, or that, I forget what it's called in the movie, from the Avengers movie, the first one, that giant thing that Hulk and Thor ride on. Anyway, it's coming out of a hole, and the Avengers are fighting it. It's a little drawing of of what happened in the Avengers movie, and the thing actually looks like a spider. Anyway, really cool. Then it jumps ahead, not any years or anything, but just next to the next scene, which is of Adrian Toomes, aka the Vulture. He is doing construction on the in the building that Hulk and Thor got in, and Hulk punched Thor out into the neck out of frame. So just like that. Almost falling. Anyway, so Adrian Toomes is there. Really awesome scene when Damage Control, first time we ever actually saw them in a movie, showed up. Which was truly awesome to see. Then we got, sorry guys. Then it jumps ahead to 8 years into the vlog of Peter's perspective of Civil War when he went to Germany, which was really awesome. Everything in that movie up on was awesome. The Vulture's new suit, or well, not really new, the Vulture's suit looks extremely awesome. I like that leather jacket look, like basic clothes, but he decked it out with alien technology that he stole, and that the Tinkerer made. That is the guy who works on everything. We get two Shockers in this movie. One Shocker, Adrian's first right-hand man, he betrays Adrian pretty much by showing the weapons out in public, where Spidey, in his badass suit, sees the explosions and everything going on, and he goes to investigate, and then while he's investigating, we meet Miles Morales' uncle, Aaron, which is extremely awesome. And Aaron, as you guys know from the Ultimate Comics Spider-Man Miles comics, Aaron is the Prowler, which is and he steals stuff for companies and stuff. And one day, one night when he's stealing something at Oscorp, 42 Spider crawls into his duffel bag. And the day after Miles is accepted into this huge Brooklyn high school or middle school, he's 13. I'm guessing middle school. Anyway, we get introduced to Aaron as Miles's uncle, and then Miles gets bit. Anyway, he even states in the movie that he has an uncle who lives, nephew that lives in these streets, which is really awesome. I love Karen in the movie. She's actually played by the girl who played Betty Ross in the first Hulk movie, the one where it really looks crappy, and she is actually also Vision's wife. I don't remember the actress's name, who actually played Jarvis's AI, so it's actually really cool to see them intertwine, like, husband and wife, both AI mechanics. Who knows? Maybe the Ultron lady from the comics, the girl Ultron robot that Ultron makes, will be her. How cool would that be? Anyway, guys, the Vulture, the Shocker, they all looked so cool. But you know what you can't stop to think and wonder how awesome looked? Droney. Droney is a cool little robot that comes off of Spider-Man's chest. This is the Civil War suit, so it's not as puffed up or 3D modeled really as the Homecoming suit, and doesn't look as cool. But Droney, who comes off of the suit, looks so cool. And he can do so many things. He could help Peter look for indent places. Actually, in the movie, the part where we actually get introduced to the web wings. Well, not really introduced, but when he actually uses them to glide at the first time, Droney finds the window while he's on the George Washington Monument, and he's just, and it's really awesome to see a Spider-Man afraid of heights. Like, oh my gosh, I've never been up this high. The movie looked extremely awesome. I would recommend you guys to see it. The ending was extremely cool. The post-credit scenes, oh, guys, they have a Scorpion post-credit scene. Well, not really a Scorpion, but Mac Gargan and Adrian Toomes meet up in prison after their deal goes south at the ferry. Spider-Man whips in, beats him up, and the gun that Vulture uses to try to attack Spider-Man with kind of explodes pretty much. And it really looks cool to see Spider-Man just extremely struggling to hold the building in place, and that looked extremely awesome. I extremely love how awesome it is. He was holding it there, and he was extremely struggling. His arms were out to here, and then it's just, huh? And he just looks over. Hi, Spider-Man. That's what Iron Man says to him, which was extremely awesome. Band practice, was it? There are a lot of awesome and funny jokes in the movie. I do really want you guys to go see it. Another awesome part is when Spider-Man is being crushed in not his Stark suit, but his home suit, the first suit he made. And he's actually crying for help, but then he looks in the water of the damage below, like a little mud puddle, and he sees his reflection, and he understands what Iron Man said when he said, "You don't deserve this suit. If this suit defines who you are, you don't deserve it." And that really, I think that clicked in Peter's head what he was meaning by that, because after that, he got the strength pretty much to lift. He had the strength, he just needed the encouragement, and I think thinking of that gave him the encouragement he needed to push that off. The fight scene was really awesome on the plane. The plane got a major upgrade from the trailers. The trailers, it was just a normal cargo plane. The movie plane was an invisible cargo plane, which made it look extremely, extremely awesome. So yeah, I do intend you guys to go and see Spider-Man Homecoming, if it's still on trailers, or if it's not in trailers for you guys, wherever you guys live yet. It's been in trailers for a week or two by now, where I live, but it's an extremely awesome movie. I do really encourage you guys to go see it and enjoy every minute of it. Funny, awesome parts, the ending, guys. We're getting a new suit for Infinity War. It is a decked out Spider-Man suit. imagine this suit you guys see, but imagine the logo being huge and wrapping around to his back and having gold like implants, like where the spider is, like in between here where it's red. Imagine that gold. So guys, my prediction, it is like a awesome MCU version of the Iron Spider suit, and we have been waiting for an Iron Spider suit since Tobey Maguire's 2002 Spider-Man, and awesome other news, guys. Everybody pretty much knows this already. Tom Holland, the actor of Spider-Man nowadays, wants Tobey Maguire to play Uncle Ben, which would be extremely awesome to see Tobey like handing down the torch to Tom, because I've grown up watching pretty much every Spider-Man, but I've grown up from 2 when I first turned 2 when I first saw Spider-Man to 7 with the first Spider-Man trilogy, which was really awesome to watch, and I enjoyed all of them. I collected all the toys I could, and it would be really awesome to see Tom and Tobey in the same universe, kind of. Not both being Spider-Man, but one being the one that encourages Spider-Man to be Spider-Man, because Tobey was, I forgot who played Uncle Ben in the first Spider-Man movie. He was a very inspiring person to play as Uncle Ben, because you really got the uncle feeling, and I believe that Tobey could really like touch people's hearts if he played as the uncle of the web slinger nowadays. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all. This movie was extremely awesome, and also like a funny little Easter egg. In Spider-Man Homecoming, in the beginning scene, when he's going through school, looking at the clock, waiting for a class to get done, he's just like, I want to go home, I don't want to go home, but I want to go and have fun with this suit. He is in science class, and he is working on a new spiderweb formula called Spiderweb Formula Mark III. And I find that especially funny because this is the 3rd incarnation of the web slinger, and it's kind of hilarious to see that. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you punch or web zip that like button, and have an awesome day. Hit that subscribe button, guys, so you guys are a part of the Spiderweb family. Spiderwebs. Hit that notification bell, guys, so you guys are aware of every time I upload a video. Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff, always up in the channel right above and in the description down below. Ike, your spider guy, he's swinging out of here.